Last week on The Season.
Man, this really puts life into perspective, and to see their smiling faces when they have every reason in the world to be complaining and be frowning. I'm really blessed and fortunate to even be here and just to be able to enjoy company with the people.
Defense right here. All right, listen up here. Once you get honed in, we're going to start out with a red zone. I'm going to start out with a 2 husky. Cody, don't pick one receiver. Look at the quarterback's eyes and steal the route.
It's a must-win for them. You understand the mentality that they're going to bring to this game.
Steps through a tackler, he's in the end zone, touchdown, Ole Miss. 50-45, Ole Miss wrestled down, the ball's on the ground, it's stripped, it's on the ground, the Rebels are celebrating. Ole Miss says they have it, yes, it belongs to Ole Miss. 4th and 17, last chance for the Rebels, and Wallace is sacked again. A lot of what-ifs for this Ole Miss team, but nonetheless, Auburn gets the win. Nick Marshall's the hero in this one for the Auburn Tigers.
With a tough loss at Auburn, Coach Freeze looks forward to the number 9 Texas A&M Aggies.
Hey guys, obviously we're not happy where we are, but we thank God we're not where we used to be. The journey continues, and it's been a very difficult stretch of road games. Disappointed in the outcome, but extremely proud of the fight and battle that our young men showed. Again, that stretch of road games has been very difficult. Thrilled to come back home. It doesn't get much easier having A&M and LSU coming back-to-back week, 2 top 10 teams, but it's a very difficult stretch. A&M certainly is very deserving of their ranking. Kevin's done a tremendous job in the short time he's been there, and of course Johnny Manziel makes them very difficult to defend. We've got another very difficult test ahead of us, and I'm excited about getting back out tomorrow and getting our kids ready for it.
All right, thanks guys.
Thanks guys.
Let's go. Speed this process up so y'all can get stretched. Water up, get ready to go. We got to have a great practice now. Appreciate it. Here we go, 1st and 10. Let's go. We starting practice. Time to go now. Boom, hey, rush, rush, rush. There you go. Now get him off you. Guys, take on the block and get him off you. Go. Go.
We got to get better with our pad level. We got to get better with our pad level. We got to be able to run the football when it gets tough. At the end of drives, we got to be able to run it in. We got to run the ball better to win this game.
Here we go. Come on, fly around. Red ball right here.
Good job, good job.
Quarter.
Get off! Go! Run! Got it! Right there!
Hey, you gotta know quarterback dive every snap. Get your eyes on your key. Hey. Yeah. You're running in there to smash that guard and knock him on his butt. You ain't speed rushing. Good job. So go. Come on, you got a collision. One collision with your hands. Use your hands. There you go, what? Way to work, boy. Way to work. Got to be a better tackling defense. Have to.
Despite his size, Patrick Junin started his football career late compared to most Division I athletes.
You know, I played a little bit of Pee Wee football, but didn't have quite as much of an interest in it, believe it or not. But then my sophomore year, I joined the Huntsville High football team.
Patrick's junior year in high school, they went to the state semifinals. That's really where he caught the bug and really wanted to pursue football.
I got on the recruiting trail a little late, which is why I didn't have quite as many offers as I would have liked. But I knew what I wanted, and I was going to walk on regardless and try and get a scholarship.
We won a charity ticket to a personal trainer, and it turned out to be David Knott, who was a defensive back for Ole Miss in the mid-90s.
The way Patrick came to me, it was unexpectedly because he just showed up here one day, you know, and his parents brought him here. It was like, D-Knott, this is Patrick Jr., our son, and he wanted to go play college football. It turned out a blessing for me because he wanted to go play at Ole Miss, you know.
And I got to give him credit for getting me in the shape I was to be able to come and practice that fall camp and have a great camp, because he really transformed my body to get me ready.
I told him, I said, man, I'm going to push you. I mean, I'm going to pull you. What have I got to do to get you to that next level? And he did it.
I remember getting a phone call from them. They were traveling to Tulane, which they were going to fly, so only the minimum went. And Patrick walked into the locker room, and he called me up and he said, Dad, there's a travel bag in my locker. What do you think that means?
I'll never forget walking up the practice steps of the practice field, and Coach Nutt and Coach Markson being there saying, Junin, we're putting you on scholarship today. And I was just completely blown away. I grew up in Huntsville, which is, you know, very space-oriented, with NASA and Marshall Space Flight Center being there, and my family actually came to Huntsville before that.
I work at NASA, and both of his grandfathers worked on the space program. My dad worked on the lunar module, and my father-in-law worked at Marshall and built most of the extensive, elaborate test stands, both for Saturn and for Shuttle.
Saturn V, of course, is it's known as the moon rocket. That's what put the boys on the moon. It's a great thing to be part of the team that was trying to develop the exploration of space, if I can.
My dad would take me to work with him, and I got to go see several launches and just see the pride that they had in doing and accomplishing something of that magnitude. Just always appealed to me.
I remember one time we had an amazing launch, and the boys turned to me and said, "Do it again, Daddy."
My grandfather played at the Citadel way back in the day, so really he kind of helped push me towards football and really showed me the great aspects of playing on a team that you love. Because he's been there, he's done exactly what I'm wanting to do right now, get an engineering degree and play collegiate football. And so, I mean, he was just an amazing role model to me to help me become the man I am today.
Patrick had said I was an inspiration to him. They got it backwards. That boy's been an inspiration to me. His devotion to the task, his devotion to God, his devotion to his country, his devotion to his football team, and that's what makes him my grandson.
You're getting ready to walk up the walkway here in just a minute. And make no mistake about it, there is a battle awaiting you. They're a top 10 program, but they're in our house.
Here come the Rebels, and they do not have to leave the state of Mississippi the rest of the regular season. Finally home, and tonight, hoping to pick off the number 9 team in the country, the Aggies of Texas A&M.
And as they say here at Vaught Hemingway Stadium right before kickoff, are you ready? So Johnny Manziel will bring out the Aggies offense, one of the most potent in the country.
The Aggies from the Rebel 44 right hash. Manziel wants to set up a screen near side. He's got it to Molina. Molina turns to the sidelines, hit, knocked out of bounds to the Ole Miss 42.
You almost wonder if they'll take a shot here now that they're in Rebel territory already at the 45-yard line.
Going deep. Man out there, and it's caught. Lallard has got it first and goal.
Molina
broke free at the 5 and scores. Touchdown.
Well, there's your fast start. 7-0 Texas A&M in a hurry. On 3rd down and 15. Wallace has time, fires, and in the middle of the field it's complete, but it's short of the first down.
The Rebels have 4th down about 1.5 yards just outside the 45.
Can he get it? No way.
stood up at the line of scrimmage by Darian Claiborne first, and help from his friends, and now Johnny Manziel and company, Mark Snyder, saying, oh boy, that's the way to do it, fellas. And Aggies take over. High snap. Manziel got it down to Molina, and this time he cuts it outside inside the 30, and he's going to have another first down. Whoa, ball came out at the end. Was he out of bounds? If not, the Rebels have it, and they do. So the play's going to be under review, and this one will mean a lot.
After further review, the ruling is that the runner's foot was out of bounds prior to fumbling the ball. The ball will be placed at the 24-yard line. First and 10, Texas A&M.
Snap back and down. The kick is on its way. It's a 27-yarder, and it's no good. He pushed it to the right. So the Rebels will keep the game at 7-zip with 5:07 going to first quarter.
That's a huge stop right there, man. That's a huge stop right there.
At some point, Ole Miss will have to take a chance vertically.
They haven't lofted one to Moncrief yet. They pump fake to the running back and come back the other way. Now they got a man on the run, and it's Vince Sanders. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Vincent Sanders slipped past his man on the far sidelines. They lost him, and he takes it to the house.
Well, that was a great job by Bo Wallace and that offensive line, David.
Ole Miss 7, Texas A&M 7, a 70-yard strike to Sanders. 2:49 to go in quarter number 1.
Set to throw, plenty of time, deep middle, and complete. And it's Holmes again, and Holmes has got a big gainer at the 18-yard line. Back to the ground, a hip skip and a jump by Williams, and he's heading to the end zone. Touchdown, A&M.
Too easy, David, way too easy. Really nothing there. He just kind of tiptoed his way through defenders. Nobody really got a hand on him. It was just kind of like a big scrum in the backyard. We get another chance to look at it right there. Good blocking, found the right hole, touchdown Aggies.
Rebels trying to drive down and tie this thing up for the break. There's a handoff on a zone play to the left, and got running room for Walton. He's the 40, 35, 30, pushed out of bounds around the 28 for a first down. Howard Matthews
from 42 yards out. Kick on the way, and it's perfect. So they got 3. They would have loved 7, but hey, against the 9th-ranked team in the country, cut it to 4.
Well, I've got to give credit to Ole Miss's defense.
They have held Johnny Manziel and Texas A&M pretty much in check through 2 quarters.
With a hard-fought first half already in the books, the Aggies and Rebels were about to show the nation what SEC football is all about.
There's a snap back to Manziel. He has plenty of time in the pocket. Steps up now, takes off running straight ahead, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown. Barely got a hand laid on him. Straight up the middle, 4-yard run, touchdown, Texas A&M. Texas A&M 20 and Ole Miss 10. So a backfire start to the third quarter for the Rebels. Aggies take it down the field, and they score first here in the second half.
Trailing by 11, the Rebels maintained a meticulous drive on the legs of Barry Brunetti and Jalen Walton.
Octavius Mathers is in the game now. Play action. Brunetti wants to throw. He fires to the 3-yard line. Caught. Falling into the end zone. Touchdown. Ole Miss. The Rebels strike is Raven on the tackle.
Laquan Treadwell, David.
Laquan Treadwell's first touchdown of the season.
Well, they ran that little play action where you try to hit Ingram in the flat, but Laquan Treadwell had hooked up just about the goal line. Brunetti picked him up. Fired a strike in there.
On the right side of Manziel. He looked that way, and now across the middle, it's intercepted in the end zone. And bringing it out to the 8-yard line is Keith Lewis.
He got a little greedy there.
Texas A&M 21, Ole Miss 17. This one's been a battle. 2nd and 10 from the 8. Bo Wallace is going to fake, now keep it himself and run and gets to the 10. Gains only 2 yards, 3rd down and 8. Well, big play here. You got the interception. You don't want to give it back to Johnny Manziel. You need to convert on this 3rd and 8. It's going to be tough. 58 seconds going to the 3rd quarter. Showing blitz, they bring 5. Wallace to throw. Fires over the middle, and he throws an interception.
That's what linebackers do, David. Just drop back in the zone. You can see him breaking on the ball.
Tackled at the 20, so Texas A&M gets it right back, and Johnny Manziel high-fives his defense as he goes back out. They get the ball right back for him.
And that ends the 3rd quarter. The 4th quarter of the SEC on ESPN is going to be a field goal attempt upcoming, and then 15 more exciting minutes.
As we start the 4th quarter, Texas A&M leading Ole Miss 21-17.
Lambo's kick. This time it's good. So we tack on 3 more for the Aggies, and there's a touchdown difference in this one.
On 4th and 3, big play here. Here comes the rush. Wallace to throw, fires. He's got Ademoye Joe caught at the 15 and tackled at the 10-yard line. The true freshman from Cedar Hill, Texas, gets the first down against Texas A&M. A pickup of 21. Big 4th down conversion. Mathers is in the backfield. Fake to Mathers. There's a throw to Ingram. Touchdown! Ole Miss! Barry Brunetti faked it to Mathers, pulled it up and put it right on the money to the freshman Evan Ingram. The freshman attack for the Rebels. Isaac Gross in there. There's the give. Fumble. It's on the ground. Manziel running to the 40. Lost it. And the Rebels have it. Ends up everywhere. And Ole Miss has recovered.
They've been pursuing the football all night tonight, hoping that they'd get a ball on the ground, and that time, boy, they capitalized on it. They give Bo Wallace outstanding field position here.
After Johnny Manziel fumble, the Rebels have it at the A&M 19-yard line, tied at 24. There's the snap, and trying to throw it is Wallace. He's going to run, and now will fire to the end zone. Wide open! Treadwell standing there, catches it for the touchdown. It's a freshman night, and the Rebels have taken the lead 30-24.
Well, now we got a situation. We've already had some upsets today in the top 10. Will another one happen here in Oxford, Mississippi?
And anytime Johnny Football touches the football, there's always an opportunity. But the Rebels have gone up in this football game.
They were basically just saying, here, we're going to let you bounce around, and when you take off running, Sedarius is headed after you. Bryant and Collins finish him off. You hear the Ole Miss fans chanting defense with 9:54 to play, leading 31-24 the Rebels. 3rd down and 9 for Texas A&M from the 26.
Yeah, the energy is off the chart in here, David. So this defense has got their ears tucked. You just got to play good defense. 3rd and long, you want to get off the field right here.
2 seconds. There's the snap. Here comes pressure from the middle. Fires near side. Stop route. Caught at the 37. Spinning free to the 40. And breaking a tackle and knocked down at the 47 is Darrell Walker.
It's 1st and goal as the Aggies are trying to tie it up. They give the handoff. What a quick move by Trey Williams. And he's in. Touchdown. Boy, he's fast.
Yeah, he just has a different gear.
Kirk, 7 plays, took him just a little over 2 minutes, and Johnny Manziel does what Johnny Manziel does.
He was a great answer by Manziel, and now we're going to see how Bo Wallace and Barry Brunetti try to attack.
31-31 our score. Wallace fakes, wants to throw, fires near side. He's got a man on the wheel route. It's Walton. He's got it. He's headed to the end zone. To the 5, to the 4, to the 3, to the 2, to the 1. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
That's a great play, David. Beautifully thrown by Bo Wallace.
50 yards, Bo to Jalen. And the Rebels regain the lead with 6:05 to play. It's 3rd down and 5 for the Aggies from the Rebel 43. Handoff in the backfield, in trouble, and dropped is Trey Williams at the 45. Isaac Gross got there first, the sophomore from South Panola High. Wow, big tackle. Now 4th down coming up for the Aggies. That's a loss of 2. It'll be 4th and 7.
And you know Aggies are going for it, David, inside the Rebel 50. It's 4-down territory. What a huge play right here.
Ole Miss 38, Texas A&M 31. Johnny Manziel, the Heisman Trophy winner, has 4th and 7. There's the snap. Only a 3-man rush. He's dancing in the pocket. Still dancing. Has time. Steps up. Wants to take off running down the middle of the field, and he's going to get the first down as he's hammered inside the 35 to 33. We have an injured player for Ole Miss at the 35, Sedarius Bryant. They are immediately bringing out a gurney here for Sedarius Bryant. And boy, there are several players, several coaches out there, including Coach Hugh Freeze. And he just gave a thumbs up to the fans, and he just did it again, another thumbs up as well. Now we're ready to go again from the 32 with Ole Miss leading 38-31 with 3:34 left. And a snap running right is Manziel. Wants to throw. Stops. Now comes back to the near side. He's got a lane. He's going to take it in maybe. Dives. And he broke the plane for the touchdown just ahead of Cody Pruitt. And A&M is a PAT away from tying it.
They'd like to go on a 3-minute, 7-second drive to win right here. Throws high. Almost picked off. Wallace throws and should have been caught.
And now we'll fire to Moncrief. Incomplete. 4th down.
3 straight plays. The Rebels do not pick it up. Big stop by the A&M defense. Now they're going to have to punt. Give Manziel and the A&M offense the ball back. 2:45 to go in the contest.
Now the game is in his hands. 2:33 to go.
This is what he loves. This is what he lives for the challenge of trying to drive his team down to win the game.
Steps up, wants to run, now runs to the right. Nobody there to get him. He takes off down the field. There's a block in the back, an obvious block in the back, and they did not call it. Wow.
With time winding down in the 4th quarter, the Aggies' offensive attack moved into Rebel territory and set up a game-winning field goal attempt.
And now it's going to be on the leg of Josh Lambo. This one will be about 33 yards. Kick on the way, and it is good. And the Aggies, ranked 9th, have survived another road victory. That's 10 straight.
Couldn't be prouder of you. You fought your guts out, man. Fought your guts out. They made plays at times. We didn't. That's the difference in the game. And we can learn from it, man. There's so much to play for. You're so close. You're so close. And we just got to keep fighting, man, and just keep clawing. The good thing, we get to stay at home and keep doing that. I couldn't be prouder of you, man. You stay together strong because you're a good football team. And you played a good football team tonight, and you went to the end with them. And we just got to learn to make those plays when we have a chance to make them. But, man, proud of the way you fought, so short-handed. I'll be sure to pray for Bird. We'll get a report from him later tonight. And you guys got to get in treatment. We got to get some folks well. So, love you. Proud of you. Stick together, man. You fought, and I couldn't be prouder of you. All right? You got to come back to work. Got another opportunity next Saturday night, right here, in front of our home crowd. Got a long stretch of games at home with a lot to play for. Okay? Love you. Family. 1, 2, 3. Family.